This is Volgun. Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, Volgun. We need to move on to part 2 of your FAQ series.
You'll be asking me user-submitted questions, right?
Exactly.
Just one thing. Try not to screw up the pronunciation of people's names.
I can't guarantee anything, Volgun. Okay, I'll cover the most commonly asked questions first. What software do you use?
I use Adobe Audition CS6, Reaper, which is free from their website, and Melodyne for specialized projects.
How do you create voice effects for individual SCPs?
Sorry, but I've told you all the software I use already, so you can experiment and find out for yourself. If I can do it, so can you.
Are you part of the SCP Containment Breach development team?
Ever since I voiced some characters in the recent release, a lot of people seem to think I was part of the team, which isn't the case. I simply got approached by Regulus and he gave me a script. I post on the forums now and again, but so can anyone else. I'm no more involved than anyone at this stage.
Okay, now on to individual user questions. Quote Senpai asks, what training, if any, have you had for your voice acting?
I've had no training. I've been copying voices my whole life. The only difference is now is I'm a little more creative and I post them online.
Natalie Blank asks, what's your favorite SCP?
I think it has to be SCP-668, the chef's knife. I just find the concept super creepy and terrifying.
Lucas Fila asks, where did the name Volgun come from?
If I'm honest, I can't remember. I think it was a superhero name for a character I designed as a teenager, who could shoot electricity from his hands. And Volgun was a compound word between volt and gun.
Jeremy Wilson asks, who is your favorite voice actor, voice acting inspiration?
There's so much amazing voiceover talent out there. But I think my all-time favorite would be Steve Bloom, as he voices some of my favorite all-time characters.
Also David Hayter. Robert Price asks, do you play video games?
I do, yes. Although, not nearly as much as I used to. The last thing I played was Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, which was awesome.
Okay, that about does it.
Good. Now, where do I...
Oh, God! Volgun? Volgun, what's wrong? Volgun! Volgun!